This is a brilliant morning, and I go with the word of Tushar, the great friend, and I believe he's a youth to the core of his spirit because I still feel that Bapu is very much amongst us, within us, surrounded with his values, and it's just not us when we say we, I mean, not Indians, I mean the world. I feel that he and his values could be the father of the world. And when we say nation, I always mean the nation which uh, the world Bapu dreamt of delivering to all of us. And Tushar, uh, in his every words, what he meant, we all actually uh, don't do that. You are absolutely right when you say that hypocrisy has been a key word these days in every sphere of this world. Of course, there are counter souls like Dr. Jaidi, there are counter souls like every member of Youth for Human Rights that you have created, and that's why this world is still moving. And today, you actually created this event to take a pledge for the rest of the uh, life. I don't say year, the rest of the life, we all, uh, I treat myself a youth. I have seen the same spirit in Tushar. I have seen the same spirit in Dr. Jadi and all the other members of this Youth for Human Rights Forum. And we are looking forward. We are really looking forward uh, to a world which goes by every step which Mahatma has taught us to move with his values. Of course, when I'm saying this, I can't hide my hypocrisy because he said that you don't need to really concentrate on what you are wearing than what you are doing. But I still feel that we go with the brands, we go with the watches. That is, Tushar, forgive me. This hypocrisy will carry on because that's the essence of capitalism and that's the essence of this world. If I don't gift an iPhone to my daughter say, "You don't love me much." But that is the truth, and it's a very hard truth. But I believe that while we do that, simultaneously, each of us need to really tell to the next of us who are juniors, who are seniors, that please look at the front and move ahead with a brighter light, with a spirit that, from the words of Bapu, Martin Luther King has taken. From the word of Bapu, even people at the other side of the coin, those days when he was fighting the odds, even in Great Britain, the people they appreciated, they honored, they respected, and which traveled all across the world. When as Dr. Jaidi is traveling all across the world, I also travel all across the world, and I have seen that we still have that space where we can move with the spirit of the correct human rights. When we say the correct human rights, what exactly our special guest of honor, Tushar Gandhi, has just spoken, that we need to outspoke the others who are trying their best to choke the voice of human rights. We need to tell them that, hey, we are not just alone. We are a world together, and the world, we are a world together is proven with this show of strength today at the call of Youth for Human Rights, Dr. Jaidi and her team. We all are here. I must thank Raha Nobukumar, the director of Gandhi Ashram Bangladesh, who has very humbly joined with one call that I will like to listen to Tushar after a long, long time on screen. And Naboda, I hope you are there on screen and hearing. Uh, Thank you very much for joining us. Because I know that even at Bangladesh, our neighboring country, a country which has welcomed Sadhviji, uh, we were waiting for you. And so every point when we see that in America we have a black being throttled by a white, when we see in the African countries the people in power is trying to strangulate the poor, in our own country, when we see that the values of Mahatma, the values of Swami Vivekananda are not actually followed by the people who take the oath, take the pledge in their name. I myself, a student of Ramakrishna Mission, I have grown with the ethos and values of Swamiji. But today, when I see the youths with closing one of their eyes and they look at anything with a one eye vision, I need to tell from this forum that please open both of your eyes. Please open both of your ears. And please open both of your mind and heart and take the call of human rights with the right spirit. I will not like to take my dialogue for this morning long, because when we talk about human rights and when we have friends like Tushar here, when we have leaders like Dr. Jaidi here, when we have friends like Dr. Raha Kumar here, and when we have great spiritual leader like Sadhviji here, we can spend days after days, months after months talking on human rights. But let's work on human rights. Let's really prove that what we talk, we mean every word of it. I must appreciate again Youth for Human Rights and its leaders and its members and its followers, that please carry the torch, the spirit forward. We will love to be with you in every second when you need, or you even don't need. We will follow you. Thanks a ton again.